Here's a movie that's been brought to us by legendary director Robert Zemeckis. Yeah, the director of Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, and The Polar Express. Just from that, the movie's looking pretty good. The Walk. So The Walk is the true story about a guy from France. He's a high wire performer, and his goal and dream is to hang a high wire between the two towers of the World Trade Center and walk on it. Dangerous? Yes. Illegal? Yes. Impossible? Yes. But he's gonna do it. Now, I was really looking forward to this movie because of the trailers. There's that shot in the trailer where it starts at the bottom of the building and it goes all the way up. Just from there, I knew we were in for something special. And I was right. Now, Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays the main character in this movie, and he doesn't even look like himself. I don't know what it is. It's probably something to do with the makeup, but when I first saw the teaser trailer, I was like, is that JGL? It doesn't really look like him, but it's him. And in my opinion, he pulls off a pretty good French accent. His acting was really good. I mean, no duh, it's Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's a really charismatic actor. Of course he's gonna be good in this movie. And the first half of this movie is explaining, you know, where he's getting his motives from, why he does what he does, and I was digging that. This build-up was really good, and actually I found the difference between this and Everest, which I still stand by my opinion about. I guess the difference to me was that the movie was about one man and his goal, and the movie just focused on that. Everest was about a bunch of people who were hard for me to relate to. JGL's character was very relatable. So I'm appreciating the build-up. He's meeting his crew, his accomplices that he's gonna need to pull off this big thing. So the second half of the movie, he gets to New York, and dude, IMAX is the way to go for this movie because that is the only way that you will properly see the huge scope of this. This is back when these two buildings were the tallest towers in the world. So to hang a wire that's about this thick between those two towers and balance and walk on it, that to me seems literally impossible. That is huge. I mean, you saw it in the trailer when he takes that step and he is just going. I'm telling you, it's mind-blowing. It's actually pretty hard for me to believe that this actually happened. Someone in real life actually went up to the World Trade Center, hung a wire between the two tallest towers in the world at the time, and walked on it back and forth 8 times. That is one of the most epic true stories I think I've ever heard. And the movie pulled off the weight and the gravity of the situation very well. It established that the chances of this actually pulling through were really, really low right from the start. But Joseph Gordon-Levitt's like, no, this is my dream. I'm gonna do it or die trying. All sorts of props. And one way the movie established the weight of the situation was the cinematography. I love the way this movie was shot. I mean, when the camera pulls out and it shows him walking on the wire between the two towers, and it shows how high he is above the ground, you're like, oh my God. I love it when a movie gives me that feeling, and this movie did it. So nice work, camera people, and nice job, Alan Silvestri, on the score. I mean, all of Robert Zemeckis' best movies are scored by Alan Silvestri, but to me, this was probably one of the best scores of the year. If Alan Silvestri is not nominated for Best Original Score for this movie for the Oscars this year, I'm gonna cry. I really mean it. This movie was excellent. The acting was awesome. You empathize for Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character. The support crew, they were good actors too. The story was good. The editing was kind of Man of Steel-ish at the beginning, but not that bad. Once it goes forward, you're like, oh, okay, here we are. The cinematography, the score, there's no other way to say it than go see this movie right now. So The Walk, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.